Alright, what's going on, guys? So today I got a treat for you guys. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to B-hop. Um, you don't need nothing special. All I'm using is a regular controller. I don't even have any little control freak things. So what you are going to need to do to set this up though, let me get all this out of the way. Okay, so you're going to need to go into your settings and go to your button layout, and I'm using Ninja and I have it swapped down at the bottom. That's how I like it right there. And then you're also going to have to turn your crouch button from toggle to hold. That way every time you hold your button you just stay down as long as you're holding it. Once you let up you sit up. And that's pretty much it for the settings. I'm gonna teach you guys how to keep your momentum while going. So let's go ahead and go up here to start out. Okay. So what you're gonna do is essentially what you're going to build up to is you're going to run, jump, and then hold the slide button, and then continue to keep holding the slide button and just jump. You're going to try to time your jumps for every time you land you want to jump again. Get a nice little rhythm going. And to start out, it's a little difficult to get the whole button process in the very beginning, but once you do get it, it's pretty easy to hold on to. A good way you can start to practice instead of running, jumping, or actually, okay, so let's go to the heel. So what I do when I'm healing is I run, jump in the air, heel, press heel button, and then start sliding. You gotta be pretty fast with it in order for you to let's cancel that. In order for you to catch it, you gotta jump, heel, and then go. If that's too hard for you, another way you can do it is you can run, jump, slide, start healing, and then get in your little jump motion. That might be a little easier for somebody. You don't have to be quite as quick with your fingers, and it still works just as good. This for me is just more fluid, and I believe you get a little more momentum when you jump, do your heel, and then start to slide. Because when you jump, slide, and then do your heel, you're doing the animation, and if you jump and start to heal, it almost cancels out the animation. Let me show you what I mean. When you jump, heal, and then start sliding, he just goes right into healing. When you jump, slide, and then heal, it takes him a lot longer to pull his little heal box. Let me see if okay, we're gonna try to go around this guy right here. And this one I'm pointing at, I can't ping yet, but this little guy right here, we're gonna try to hop around it while healing. We'll do my first method, the one that I prefer. So you're gonna run, jump, heal, and then start sliding, hold, slide, and jump. So you jump, sorry. So we jump, heal, got stage fright nerves. So run, jump. It's funny because in-game situations, it's automatic. And then when you try to show someone, it doesn't. So then we can do the run, slide, heal, and then jump into it. It's a little slower, I think, because when you do it this other way, you're automatically starting your jump. When you do this and you slide first, I think it's slowing down your momentum just a little bit, but it all works. So okay, now let's focus on, now that we know how to get into the B-hop, let's focus on keeping your momentum going forward. A lot of people, when they B-hop, all they do is they run and then either slide and start jumping and push forward, and see they lose their momentum. Or they go this way, jump, slide, you go a little bit further, but no matter what, you end up losing momentum. Actually, I went quite a bit before I lost momentum that time. Okay, now the way to not lose momentum is you need to almost go in a pattern, like a continuous S. You want to go round, 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 like this. And with your left analog stick, you don't even need to hold it forward necessarily, but you need to go left and right with it. So if I'm going left, I want to hold my left analog stick and my right analog stick that direction. If I'm going right, I want to hold it going left and hold it right, or left and left. You want to stay in sync, so both of them are going both the same directions at the same time. So you'll get something like, as long as you stay in these little continuous U things, you can pretty much B-hop forever. I mean, there's no... I mean, as long as you keep it going. I mean, I B-hopped for a long time before. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's a lot harder to do it like this. Okay, so here's a good little tip. So when you're running, when you jump, use your right analog stick to turn at like a 20-degree angle. So let's say this right here. Let's use this little dark point as our reference right here. So this is our reference, our middle reference. So what you want to do, you want to turn about that much, only that much when you jump. So you're gonna run, jump, and see you're sliding at a little bit of an angle. So then, instead of having to try to like move all your fingers once you slide, once you start that initial slide right after your jump, go ahead and just jam this left one to the left, and you'll get kind of like, it'll start you into your B-hop, or going this way. Let me get in a little... If you start in that direction, in the first direction you want to go, you'll be a little bit better. And I mean, different people are going to have a different direction they like to go more. A good way to get over that is come down here and jump down, and you'll see this little guy right here. This is great for practicing, because what you can do is you can first start, go this way. Just keep going around. This will be really good to help you practice getting around corners and everything while you're B-hopping. See how long you can do it for. You know what? As a matter of fact, we'll have a contest here pretty quick. Let's see who can B-hop the longest without slowing down. And then you can just go the other way. Oop. See, even I have problems. I have problems going this way all the time. I always favor that other side. There we go. But I mean, you know what? It's pretty easy. You can even you can go off terrain and keep it going, like different size. I mean, I've even B-hopped up this thing before. I mean, you got to really get your momentum going, but it's pretty easy once you get that little basic movement down. what you can even do, you can even B-hop while you shoot. Now this is a little harder, and I'm kind of weird with the way I play this game. Let me see, we're gonna swap grenades. Okay. So I have a really weird finger setup the way I play. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Grab a second weapon. Let's grab this one. Okay, so I don't know if you guys will be able to see because I don't have my my damage on, but I actually use because I use the ninja setup where this one is jump. This one's jump because I have it flipped. Ninja setup is this one's jump, this one's crouch. When you flip it, now this one's jump, this one's crouch. So what I do is I actually have my index finger on this one, and I use my index finger for this and for my jump. I kind of just go back and forth with that one. Let me see, like this one, and then for my my shooting button, my original R2, not R1, I use my index finger, and then for the bottom one, I use my middle finger. So I actually use both of these fingers, and then this one here. So when I'm going to do this, you could even shoot while you're bunny hopping. It's once you get that whole little rhythm. By the way, it is a whole lot harder to I don't know why it feels clunkier when you're B-hopping with a weapon, like versus with a health or with nothing. With nothing is obviously the ultimate like speed, but yeah. I like using my fingers like this as well, because when I'm in the middle of a fight, I can do a metal crouch shot pretty easy and hold it down. When you're playing with ninja and you're just using, like most people have their fingers down here and you're using just these two fingers, then you're either crouching or you're shooting. You can't do both at the same time, at least not in this button configuration. So I started using this. This is a really funky grip, and this is probably the only game I use this in, but it's specifically so I can have the ability to B-hop, because B-hopping in this game is so OP if you get good at it. I heal in battles mid-fight all the time. It's a very useful tool to know. But as far as the momentum, yeah, you only have to go left and right. You don't even have to go forward. I rarely ever, unless like I'm mashing it and my button hits that way. But I don't focus on pushing my left stick forward. I focus on pushing it left and right. So we're going both left, both right. Okay, so here's another thing. If you notice that if you're going and you do too much of a U, you'll lose your momentum every time. You have to not pass that threshold of, I want to say, about 65, 70 degrees. Let's go back up here. There's just a lot more flat ground to play with. I'm trying to like hold this up for you guys and do all this at the same time. Like I said, once you get into it, it's just what's gonna happen is just gonna click. You're just gonna be like, oh my god, it's that easy. That's what happened with me. I was watching I can't remember what video it is, but what I'll do is I'll find the video that I originally learned how to B-hop from, and I'll post the link in the description to give credit to that guy. And then I just kind of, put my own little spin on things. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Oh, look at that lag spike. But if you guys have any questions or anything that you think of that I didn't cover, go ahead and put it in the comment section. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. But anyways, until next time, guys, peace.